coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Afterfove. And Afterfove has a follow-up question to yesterday's question, which touched on the issue of ancestor spirits and protective guardian spirits, and their role in protecting and helping and guiding a person. And Afterfove's question is, how can you stop your protective spirits from sleeping on the job, and or fire them and get new ones? And my answer to this is that that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. If you are finding that you are not feeling the benefit of your ancestors and or spirit guides and guardians, the problem lies on this end of the equation, not on theirs. And the way to handle that problem is through shadow work. If you are not having a good relationship with your guides and guardians, obviously one thing you can do is work to improve that relationship by consciously working with them. You can also ask them to bring in reinforcements. We have a certain set of guides that we have throughout our life, but at different times other guides will also come in. So in a manner of speaking, you can ask for more, but you don't necessarily fire the ones you have. I don't think you can fire the ones you have. It's a prearranged relationship that your own higher self picked out, and it is what you have. But if it's not seeming to work well for you, I would look to the blockages you may be carrying. And almost everyone has blockages. It's part and parcel of living in this physical world, but some people have a great many blockages. Some people, in fact, are so blocked that they're expressing only a small portion of their soul, and find it very difficult to connect with and work with their higher self and their ancestors and guides, because what they are expressing in this world is such a small part of their soul. But through shadow work, they can clear those blockages and allow much more of their soul to be expressed in this world, and therefore also strengthen those relationships. So what I would say is that if you find that you feel that you're not having the benefit of your ancestors and guides and guardians, first, work with them to build a better relationship. And second, work on clearing your blockages. That includes things like preconceived ideas and belief systems, as well as things that you may not be so aware of that may come from past lives or other places of origin but are lodged in your shadow and are causing blockages in your energy. The more you unblock your energy, the more you can express your soul in this physical world, and the better you'll be able to work with your ancestors and your guides and guardians. And the simplest thing to do is to talk to them for a certain amount of time each day and allow them to answer you. And the way that you do this is that you speak to them just as if you were speaking to a person, and you receive their answer by going into meditation and allowing it to come to you without preconceived ideas of what it may be, and without judgment as it comes through. And you relate it to another person, or write it down, or make the effort to remember it, and look at it after you've come out of meditation with a more analytical eye, but certainly not while you're doing it. And you'll find that while what you get at first may not seem to make a lot of sense, within a matter of, I would say, a couple of weeks, you'll be getting decent information that will get stronger and better as you go. And another good thing that you can do is make an offering, for example, the lighting of a candle, to your ancestors and guides on a daily basis, make a prayer to them, and make time to talk to them. This should strengthen your relationship with them, and you should find yourself feeling more the benefit of their presence. And again, also do shadow work to clear out those blockages. I think if you do those things, you will find that you will have greatly revitalized your relationship with your ancestors and guides, and that it will become a much more significant force in your life. However, I will also say that even while you may not be aware of it, if you look back after having done these things, I think you'll see that there's been more of an influence than you were aware of all along. So those would be my thoughts on the matter. I hope you find them helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be. The Tarot of Hecate. My 100-card tarot deck, 30 years in the making, finally available to you from witchschoolstore.com. Check out a copy today.